You ever hear someone say, men are so hard to read? Well, not always, because there's this one thing, this weird invisible switch that flips in a guy's head and suddenly he's all in and he can't even explain why. So what's really going on when a guy falls hard? His brain basically gets high. No joke. Dopamine floods his system, lighting up the same reward centers as cocaine. He feels euphoric. Hooked on you. Meanwhile, serotonin drops, making him obsess over every detail like a love-struck detective. Add phenylethylamine to the mix, that's the hormone giving him butterflies, and boom, he's officially gone. It's not drama, it's chemistry, and his brain is running the show. The hidden trigger. Number 1. The peak emotion effect. Want to know what really makes a man never forget you? It's not the perfect outfit or a clever text, it's something way sneakier. Emotional imprinting. Yeah, turns out there's one type of experience that gets burned into a man's memory, like a song stuck in his head. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman calls it the peak end rule. Basically, our brains are wired to remember the emotional highs and how something ends, not the boring middle part. So, when you create those big, joyful, totally out of the ordinary moments with a guy, his brain links those feelings directly to you. And no, this doesn't mean you have to skydive together or fake a near-death experience for thrills. It means being present in a way that's real, exciting, and emotionally rich. Think spontaneous road trips, deep late-night convos, goofy adventures, or belly laugh moments he didn't see coming. When something deviates from the script, his brain takes notes. Studies show that unexpected emotional moments get locked in more vividly. So, if you can break the pattern of his usual day and give him a high-energy memory, congratulations! You've just become unforgettable. Not because you were flashy, but because you made him feel something real. And that sticks way longer than anything else. The hidden trigger number 2. Activating his hero instinct. So now that we've cracked the code on unforgettable emotional highs, let's talk about something even deeper. The emotional glue that makes a man stick around. Because while excitement pulls him in, there's one psychological need that quietly locks him in. And once it's activated, he's not just interested, he's invested. It's called the hero instinct. No, this doesn't mean he wants to leap off buildings in tights or rescue you from villains. It's way simpler and way more powerful. Men have an innate, almost biological drive to feel needed, valued, and capable. And when you give him space to show up for you, whether it's solving a small problem, offering advice, or just being the one you trust, his sense of purpose kicks in. Studies show men are wired to prioritize their partner's happiness. Like, almost all men in surveys said their partner's joy was either the most important thing or everything. That's not romantic fluff, that's real psychology. He doesn't want to be your hero because you're helpless. He wants to be your hero because it makes him feel like the best version of himself. And when a man feels like he's winning with you, he keeps showing up. Not out of duty, but because it makes him feel alive. So yeah, give him his cape. Just make sure it comes with trust, gratitude, and maybe a sandwich now and then. The hidden trigger. Number 3, emotional safety and vulnerability. Now, helping a man feel like a hero is one thing, but even the strongest heroes have armor. So what actually gets him to take it off? Emotional safety? Yeah, not the sexiest phrase, but trust me, it's everything. Even the most confident, put-together guy will stay guarded until he feels like it's safe to just be himself. Not the charming version, not the polished, Instagrammable version, just the real, weird, wonderful him. Science backs it up. Men, especially those with anxious attachment styles, carry a quiet fear of being abandoned or not being enough. They might not say it out loud, but it's there. And when you create a space where he feels accepted as he is, without trying to fix or upgrade him, his brain literally rewards that with oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This stuff builds real connections. It's what lets a man open up about his fears, his past, and yes, even his feelings. Emotional safety isn't soft, it's powerful. Because when a man feels truly safe with you, he doesn't just like you, he trusts you. And that's when real intimacy begins. Not just Netflix and chill intimacy, we're talking about the call you at 2 a.m. because you're his person kind of intimacy. And no, you don't need to walk on eggshells. Just listen, accept, and let him breathe. The hidden trigger number 4, strategic receptivity. So once he feels safe being real with you, the next step is not doing what most people instinctively do next. Because here's the twist that flips everything on its head. Men don't fall in love because of what you give them. They fall in love because of what they give to you. Sounds backwards, right? But it's backed by science and real-life experience. It's called strategic receptivity, and it basically means letting a man invest in you without rushing in to do all the work for him. We get it. Doing things for someone feels like love. Anticipating his needs, organizing everything, showing you care. That's how many of us were raised to show affection. But in reality, overgiving blocks his emotional momentum. He doesn't get to engage, to contribute, to show up, and that means he doesn't get to feel attached. Because when a man spends his time, energy, or resources on you, his brain actually starts convincing him that he must care about you. It's psychology in action. Actions create emotions. So let him plan that date. Let him offer to fix your car or bring you soup. It's not about playing games. It's about giving him space to step in, show effort, and build real emotional investment. Let him earn his connection to you. That's where the magic happens. The hidden trigger number 5, physical touch and oxytocin release. Now, while he's investing emotionally and showing up for you, there's another secret weapon that works quietly but powerfully in the background. Touch. Just simple, intentional touch. Not in a seductive movie scene kind of way. We're talking about the small stuff, hugging, hand-holding, leaning into him on the couch. Science shows these moments release oxytocin, the love hormone, like confetti in his brain. But here's the wild part. Oxytocin hits differently for men. In women, it brings comfort. In men, it sharpens their focus on you. It makes them feel safe, grounded, and, get this, it rewires their brain to crave your presence. Think about it. If every time he's around you his stress melts and he feels emotionally connected, his brain links you to peace. That's not just attraction, that's a nervous system bond. And no, this isn't about constant PDA or being overly clingy. Even small, regular doses of non-sexual affection, a hand on his chest, a casual arm squeeze, a kiss on the cheek, can build a deep physical, emotional link that makes you feel like home to him. It's subtle, it's powerful, and it's absolutely unforgettable. The hidden trigger number 6, the mother love connection. So yes, touch speaks to his body, but this next part, it speaks to something much older, much deeper. Scientists now believe that how a man loves you is shaped by the very first love he ever knew. And no, it's not about some awkward Oedipus thing. It's about his earliest bond, usually with his mother, and how that became his emotional blueprint. According to research from the Australian National University, romantic love might actually be an evolved form of the mother-infant bond. Yeah, mind blown. This doesn't mean he wants to be babied or that you need to decode his childhood diary. It means that the care, attention, and emotional safety he experienced as a baby set the tone for how he connects as a man. So when you're consistent, emotionally available, and genuinely nurturing, not performatively, but in a real grounded way, you're activating the part of his brain wired for deep attachment. The hidden trigger. Number 7, seeing the best in him. By now, it's clear, love isn't just chemistry. It's also emotional memory, deep wiring, and the little things that hit big. And speaking of little things, there's one that completely changes how a man sees you, literally. When you genuinely appreciate him, he starts seeing you as more beautiful than you see yourself. That's not a poetic exaggeration, it's science. Studies show that men in love hold idealized images of their partners. But what's even more powerful, when you reflect that same energy back. See, men thrive on being appreciated, not just for big gestures, but for showing up, trying, caring, even if it's imperfect. When you say things like, "I love how you handled that," or "Thanks for doing that for me," it doesn't just make him feel good. It lights up his sense of value and masculine pride. And here's the secret: people repeat what they feel good about. So when you highlight the qualities you love, kindness, strength, thoughtfulness, he feels them more. and naturally starts bringing them out more often. If this hit home, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Your next level love story might just start here.